Hi, this is Matt with Murray Plumbing. We're installing a main water line in the Cottonwood Heights area in Utah. We're basically installing a 3/4 inch poly line. As you can see, here is the meter box where you turn the water on and off from the city. We've dug down. Now this part right here with my toe stepping on, that is a 3-inch gas main for the city. You want to make sure you never hit those. It'll cost you a lot of money to fix. Okay, so underneath we tied onto the yoke with a compression fitting. It's all 3/4 for this residential property. We used 3/4 inch poly. As you can see, we dug it around and we tunneled underneath the sidewalk. Now, we obviously, when you're trenching a main water line, this property had a lot of roots. So we hit a couple sprinklers, which is pretty common. It's hard to avoid not hitting them with the machine. We used an E35 mini excavator, Bobcat, to do this project. As you can see where the sidewalk is, we tunneled underneath. Best way to tunnel underneath is with a tunneling bar right here where my foot's at. That's a tunneling bar. We just basically hammer it and basically poke a hole through and then push the line through the hole that we made with the tunneling bar. We got the stop and waste in. We just put a compression tee in there. It's underneath the dirt. Obviously we can't see it, but it's a compression tee, and we stubbed up the new sprinkler pipe here to tie back onto the main zone valve box, which is over here where the old stop and waste was. As you can see there, that's the old stop and waste access. We're abandoning that, and then we moved the stop and waste to over here. It's a little bit more easier accessible. As you can see, we ran the poly line to the house. Okay, we try to maintain between 32 and 36 inches. Okay, this is where we made our penetration through the foundation. We abandoned the old line. The old line went underneath the footing and came up through the concrete. We just abandoned it and poked our new hole through the foundation. It's important you always foam it so you don't get any water getting through and causing issues inside the home. Work my way out here. Okay, we'll make our way inside the home and show you what the inside looks like. I came through a basement access here. Got my guy working on it here. Basically, as you can see there, that's where it's coming in. We put a shut-off valve. You want to go ahead and grab the PRV valve, what we're going to install. That's a 3/4 inch PRV valve. That's to control the water pressure coming into the house. So an explanation of that is the city's water pressure runs between 120 and 170 psi. Code recommends to stay under 80 psi. So that's going to basically, we can adjust the pressure from there and turn it down to 80 so it's not too much water pressure for the house, in which they were having an issue with. Up there is where we cut the line. We're putting PIX adapters, sweating on PIX adapters, so we can connect that back onto the existing line. And then we're going to put another shut-off valve. So it's going to go shut-off valve, PRV valve, shut-off valve, and then we're going to come up and tie back on to the existing line. So other than that, that's pretty much the basics of installing a main water line on our residential home. If you have any questions, contact us at 801-636-6710 or contact our email at Murrayplumbingspecialist with just a T at the end, Murrayplumbingspecialist@outlook.com. And you can get a hold of Matt. I appreciate it. Thanks.